Hello everybody, Jersey Pallet 83. Hope you guys are all staying warm on this cold February night. I am trying to make a video here on the extended range tanks by Sky Designs for the RV10. Now, there's nothing out there right now as far as assistance besides emailing the manufacturer, which is Ken Kruger, and I did that because I was looking at these plans and I couldn't figure out what to do, and I had a rough idea, but I just wanted a definitive answer before I drilled holes in these very expensive wing spars. So basically, let me show you what I've been doing here. This again, the instructions for Sky Designs for the tanks actually correlate. You know, it goes back and forth from Vans to Sky Designs and so on. So I read this a bunch of times before I even started the assembly process, or actually the alteration process. So basically, you have templates which you click out in place and you drill the additional holes for the 2 extra fuel tank bays. So that takes care of that. That's pretty straightforward. So what kind of got me thrown for a loop is the doubler plates on the wing spar flanges. So basically you have this is a 210037 upper, and then you have the lower 210038. Now, in the box, when you receive everything, they actually are one piece. But if you see here, this is the left one. I have everything is done now on the left and the right. But if you wanted to see what I'm talking about, this is your 210037 upper, and then when you cut them, you match drill the holes in the flanges of the spar here. But when you match drill everything, you have it all done, you deburr all the holes, and then you cut these doublers like you do in the Vans parts. So this is your upper, and then your upper inboard and your upper outboard, and then you have your lower inboard, which is the thicker one, and then your lower outboard, and this is your left wing. So when you're drilling, you have to actually drill holes in the flange of the spar here. So you click it all in place, and this is all primer that I spot primed the bare metal that was given to me when I countersunk everything. So basically, how can I explain this? You have nut plates that are gonna actually extend more outboard because the ER tanks are 8 bays instead of 6 bays. So you need a support bracket, which is the doublers here, and then it extends out from basically here. It extends out 2 more, so hence these doubler plates. But if you look at the flange here, this hole, there's 2 holes. You'll see it when you guys come across this step. But there's 2 tiny holes that are left alone. These are from the these come to you from Vans, so these are not used. And I did double check with Ken from Sky Designs, and he did send me back a good job approval as far as it being done correctly, because I don't want to spread incorrect information or incorrect news. But with these 2 holes are not used. As you can see, this is totally done. And the gray, like I said, is the primer that I used. But everything is sitting flush. Now, these are all your number 8 screws for the fuel tanks. And there's another thing that I wanted to point out, as far as there's two holes that basically, when you match drill the flanges with these templates, doublers, you actually drill the hole and it expands the hole out and it leaves like a slight notch. So if you can see right here, I haven't countersunk these screws yet, but I believe there's two. If you can see really closely, right here's one. So it looks like it's kind of like a oval shape. It's not a perfect sphere or circle or whatever. So you're gonna see that. But when you countersink this with the number 30 cutter, it's gonna center the cutter on this on the nut plate, and it'll actually open the hole up symmetrically. And there's one more right here. So there's two holes that are kind of oblong shaped until you countersink them. So that is normal. And the other normal part of this is you will be left with two open holes that are number 40 from the factory. And I was kind of just going crazy trying to figure out how to do this, but I got everything drilled, took my time, and everything is perfectly smooth, and all the rivets are sitting flush with the spar flange. And what else did I want to say? Yeah, with regards to the nut plates, they come with the Sky Designs kit. I believe there's 3 different kinds. There's this one here, which goes on the ends, and they're the same on top and bottom. And then there's the smaller ones, and then there's the bigger ones, which is here. Yeah, only one of them. And on the bottom spar flange, the doubler, there's actually 4 additional ones. So now these two are the same, and these two are the same. This one and that one are the same, and those two are the same. And these, the top and the bottom, are the same. Just like the outboard is the same here. And let me show you my right wing. Now the right wing, I have the nut plates all done for the entire upper flange and the lower flange. By the way, I put some painter's tape to protect any kind of metal shavings from entering the crack between the spar and the doubler here. But anyway, here's a view of the bottom. By the way, the pneumatic squeezer is amazing. So this is the bottom flange, and now this is the van's instruction manual part. So basically, the Sky Designs just adds this doubler plate, and it extends the fuel tank nut plates outboard 2 more ribs. And of course, like I said before, with the kind of like the notch in the holes, there's 2. There's that one there, I believe. Yeah, you could barely notice it. If you compare that one with the notch in it to this one, which is round, these will be gone when you countersink. So there's 2 of them. All right, guys. So I gotta get back to work here and finish up the left side and get these nut plates riveted on. And yeah, it's coming together pretty well. I will check back with you guys here in a few days, but I will definitely keep you guys all updated. All right, take care. Have a good night.